Hey everyone, I have been putting off making a YouTube video forever. Life gets pretty hectic and before you know it, you don't have time. Weeks go by, months go by. So I decided today to just do it. Just get started. I've been thinking about doing this since last year and it's now April of the next year. So I wanted to document my journey and look back on it and see where I am maybe 6 months, a year from now, and see how far I've come. So I make embroidery shirts, tea towels. We do vinyl tea towel shirts. I sell the vinyl tea towels on Etsy, and then we do local farmers markets every Sunday and the first Saturday of every month. It definitely has taken off a lot more than I anticipated and expected. I started the market last September and today's April, and it literally has ballooned into something totally unexpected for me. My end goal, I guess, with doing all this is to be able to have more freedom. When COVID hit and people were getting laid off, it was a little scary. I didn't get laid off, thank goodness, but it would have been great to have something to fall back on and not have to worry about my family. So I took a hobby and started with that, and then it grew into this, and now it's this beast that you just can't stop, and it just keeps going. Now we do it pretty much for fun, and it is actually becoming a small business. So what we did is we started out with a booth at a local farmer's market. It's 10 by 10. We got a tent, we got some tables, we put our stuff out, and I will show you pictures of what we've done with the tea towels. A lot of research has gone into it. You know, I want quality tea towels. I don't want the ones you can see through. Really good flour sack tea towels. It's funny, my mom didn't even know what a tea towel was until I started selling it. It was pretty funny. And then I did vinyl kid shirts, and then I wanted to do something more, and I saw Angela's video. I was like, ooh, I can do that. And I got myself a single needle machine and I was hooked. So from there, I got myself a Melco, and like, I will embroider anything. Lots of learning. We taught ourselves how to pretty much do everything. And it has grown to this hot mess. This used to be my office. Now it is a Sunday farmers market catch-all where we put all our stuff and close the door. It's also my little inventory area where I have all my different shirts. And and shipping department. So it's also my shipping department. So I will show you guys the journey of what I make, how I make it, give you any tips that I find, and also take you along to the farmer's market so you know. Etsy's been really, really slow. I know a lot of people have said that too, so I know I'm not the only one. I mean, I think maybe if it's a good week, I'll get one sale, whereas before I used to get a lot. I felt like when I did ads, the ads would bring in sales, but the sales just covered the ads, so I wasn't really making any money. And so I was like, I don't want to do that because that's my time for nothing. So I stopped doing the ads, everything, plus the fees. I didn't change my prices, so I don't make as much, but it is still a good opportunity for me to grow my business. When I'm at the farmer's market and people hear I have an Etsy store, they feel, you know, a lot better. They get excited. They send me texts for things that they want to do, anything special or custom. And I mean, I've had people say, hey, can you do this with this shirt? And I want this kind of picture on it. And we do. We figure it out and we do it. We got like an order of 300 Texas State shirt orders for the wake team. We got another business t-shirt orders. I have this lady whose kids are in a rock band, so she had us do their shirts. We have another lady who made us, or who asked us to do political shirts for a candidate she was endorsing overseas. Very interesting stuff. But made a lot of good relationships. It's fun doing it. It challenges us. And it's pretty interesting. I actually get more sales through the farmers markets than I do online. Inevitably though, I would like to sell my blanks, my ribbons, and do that because it's just a little limited, I feel. I mean, yes, there are a handful of blank stores, blank boutiques, ARB blanks. There's Angela's blanks, what is it, ajblanks.com. But I wanted more colors, you know, obviously if I buy it for $6, I'd have to sell it for a lot more to make a profit. So a lot of research, found some suppliers, and now I'm happy with the quality that I have. We purchased a booth at this large farmers market in Texas, and it looked like a shanty. And we fixed it up, and I was surprised by how many people were saying, wow, your stuff is great, so unique. While everything online is very saturated, the local markets seem not to be affected at all. So what you think you may have so many competitors online, locally, I don't have any competitors. Like, there's nobody locally that does what I do. And I've been to 2 really big farmers markets and nobody sells what I sell. So that's always nice. Then we started busting. I think I did that market 2 times, and then we started busting out of that space. And I was fortunate enough to get a larger space. Looks like a gigantic carport, but we will make it pretty. And the first Saturday in May is going to be our first opening of that booth. And then my old booth I still have, because we only had it for 2 markets. And so I'm putting my sister and my mom in there. My sister sells tutus, and then my mom sells wedding stuff. So they're gonna be there selling that, and then my booth is like 5 booths down. And it's really cool because you have an entrance, one on each side of the street, and so you'll catch traffic from both sides. It's very flat, so if people are in, you know, not that there's a lot of wheelchairs, but scooters, or if they just have difficulty getting up the stairs. My old booth was, you had to climb a couple stairs, maybe like 3 stairs. This one is just flat, and we can't wait. I mean, I think I have more mannequins than family members at this point. And here's one of them. Kind of creep us out because I used to leave them on the kitchen table, and every time someone would come home at night, they would be like, why is Olivia on the table? I have an 8-year-old, and so it's a little freaky for my kids to come home and see a child just standing on a table. That was pretty fun. And now I am just cranking away as much product as I can in anticipation for the farmers market in May, where, I mean, it's from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. and there's like 20,000 people that go to this, and people plan it out. It's an event. It's the 2nd largest market in Texas and one of the oldest ones. It's really fun. I get to meet a lot of the booth owners, and it's the carny life, which is pretty cool. So I will show you some of the stuff that I'm making. I haven't even had a chance to take pictures of any of this stuff and post it on Etsy or my webpage. I have a webpage that I have been trying to go live with since last year. It's a Shopify page, and I got my son to at least load the products and put some products in there with descriptions, but oh my gosh, I cannot find the time to actually get the payment going and push the go live button. It's been very difficult, but one of my new goals is just do it. Just do it. Take some time. I mean, I may have to take a vacation time, a PTO time, and just focus on that. And then I do use the Square app for payments, the Square POS. It's been really good. No issues, no worries. I know some people were afraid or complain that they hold your money for 90 days. I'm not at the point where I'm going to trigger any kind of algorithm for fraud. But they do offer a free website with it. So I was thinking I'll use that free website to sell my blanks and then use my Shopify paid subscription for my regular stuff. I just actually have to finish it and, open the shop. Yeah. And then take pictures and upload that to Etsy and promote it on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. Because everyone asks, hey, do you have Facebook? Do you have Instagram? Do you have a web page? And I'm like, we're working on it. Here's my Etsy shop, but nothing that you see in this store except for the towels is on Etsy, but we're working on it. So, it's just been crazy. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 7 months. 7 months, and it has really taken off. So crazy. On top of that, I work full time. I have 3 kids, and my boyfriend helps out, but he, I think, is very instrumental in helping me do what I need to do. Like, he was the one that really pushed me to do the farmer's market. I didn't want to do it, and he's like, I'll help you. He set up the tent, he put the tables out, he was really picky on how to set things up. He makes the little stands for the mannequins, and so I feel like I could just go, okay, let's just sell this stuff. So thank God, because otherwise I never would have, and I would have been stuck selling online. So I was watching Nita Fajita and her struggles selling at a farmer's market. I totally get it. I used to live in California, so I know what you're talking about, but it's a different atmosphere, I guess, with like a flea market versus a farmer's market. And like here, the farmer's market in certain cities I wouldn't do well in because they don't have a lot of children, or it's just a different demographic. So we've learned before we wanted to do a particular farmer's market to case it out, look at it, research it, show up, and then go from there. So where we live, where we are, very family friendly. I mean, super family friendly. Everyone has kids, sizes, in babies up until 6. So that's my core audience, my target audience. I haven't done a lot of boys. I did get a lot of requests for boy stuff, so I started doing boys. I only have 3 boys onesies right now. I have a baseball, a monster truck, and a dinosaur. That's it. I'm not really inspired with boys because I don't know what they like, but I know what I like for girls. And what's kind of funny is for boys, I want to make them like glitter because I like glitter. So I put a little glitter, like on the monster truck, I had black glitter because, who doesn't like glitter? I think the dinosaur is the only one that doesn't have glitter, but it's fun. So I need to go look and see more boys stuff. Usually when they get to the toddler age, the parents don't want to buy them embroidery, so we do the heat transfer vinyl shirts. We do vinyl shirts for the boys and toddlers. And I want to show you my struggles, because we have lots of struggles, with day-to-day stuff. Inventory. How do we keep track of what we sold? Oh my God. So after a really busy market, we'll come back and then we have to replenish everything. And we're like, oh my God, what did we sell? What do we need? Next time, how many more we need? Because like some designs won't sell for 3 markets, and then all of a sudden everybody wants that design. And I only make like 1 design per size. So, if it's a ladybug shirt, I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. So if somebody gets a 2, that's it. I don't have any more 2s. We'll try to shove your baby in a 3. I don't necessarily make the same design in the onesies either. I did order new onesies because I've been getting a lot of feedback where the white ones, a lot of parents feel white onesies get dirty pretty quick. So I ordered different colors, I think black, gray, pink, blue, maybe yellow, purple, I don't remember. But there was a couple different colors that I ordered just to give options, and they're little girl onesies. The white ones are going to be our unigender, and then I'll order another batch of those in like, I don't know, gray and black unigender ones, short sleeve, next go around, which probably will be next month in May. I pay for express shipping, so it takes them, depending on how much I order, anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks to make it, and then another week to ship it. They do add my tag on it. I have my logo, and they sew the tag on there for me, so that's a little bit more professional than the little number, like size 5 on a shirt. Also do aprons, kids aprons. We also do adult aprons. And anytime I get inspired, I want to do it. Like, I just saw hair bows. I'm like, oh my God, I need to do hair bows. Who doesn't like hair bows? Everybody needs a hair bow. But I bought the stuff, and it's just been sitting for 3 months. All I have to do is put it in my Cameo and cut it. But you know what? I don't have time. I don't have time. And today's Easter. Today's Easter, and I told myself, now is a good time. Now is a good time. It's a new start. It's a Sunday. Haven't done my taxes. Nope. That's going to be a tomorrow event. Yeah. I forgot my child's picture day. It's a hot mess. But I am working on it. And that is why I want to take you guys along, because I've been looking at a lot of YouTubes, but I feel like they don't address, like, yeah, the people say, yeah, I have a regular job and then I do this on the side, but I don't really see how they, like, what kind of struggles or how they deal with it or anything. I mean, we all have it, you know? And it does get overwhelming sometimes. So, and then with my markets, you'll see, you know, how we decorate it. You'll see maybe some, if I blur out their faces, some of the sales, like how we go, you know, sell at the markets. We write everything down. That is our inventory system. So when one person wants to buy something, the other person's writing it down, and sometimes we make little notes that mean something to us at that time, and then we get home and we're like, I don't understand what I just wrote. What did we sell? My boyfriend tries to keep track of inventory, and I swear to God, he has made like 7 spreadsheets. I don't know. I just kind of leave him to that, and then I do my own thing. But yeah, so I was looking back at some of the stuff, and I was like, oh, we haven't sold that tea towel in forever. That tea towel was a really good seller, and we hadn't made more in, I don't know, 4 months. Maybe we should make more. I totally forgot about that. So I have to go back on all the designs and look at them, make them, and then some that are on tea towels I do want to put on shirts. And then I want to make more kids shirts. I know I did before white and pink and purple. Now I have black and I have gray. Yeah, I have black and gray. So for those kids that don't like pink or purple and are messy, their parents are like, no, we don't want white, I have black and gray. That's great. And then the onesies are the unisex are just white, and we're trying to put some vinyl on it, because sometimes the babies don't like the tender touch on the inside. It gets really itchy for them. So, you know, more options. Make little bows for them to put in their hair. It's so cute. I was going to start making tutus. I got my machine ready and everything. And my boyfriend laughs at me and says, when are you going to have time to make tutus? You're not going to have time. You have a full-time job. We do 2 markets. I mean, I do 1 market every Sunday, and then a really large market 1 Saturday every month. Like, when do you have time? So I told my sister, okay, here is my bucket of tulle, ribbon. Here's my sewing machine. Go. So then my sister's like, okay, because she wants to start, you know, making her own money. She's a stay-at-home mom, but she also wants to do her thing. Her kids are in school during the day, so she wants to start a side hustle. So I sent her to Cassandra, Cachet Customs, YouTube, and I'm like, watch her. She does great tutus. You know, check her out. So she watched Cassandra, lots of times to get the hang of it. Started making tutus. And then she gave a bunch to me. I price them because my sister, she doesn't do good. Just because she thinks she did a great job and someone would pay a particular amount for that tutu, they're not going to pay that for the tutu. So I know what the demographic is. I kind of know what their price points are. I know what they're going to be willing to pay. So I set the price. And it's pretty good considering, you know, it's just tutus that she makes. So I tried to say, hey, you know, with this tutu and with my shirt or onesie, you get a little discount. Otherwise, it's a la carte. And so she started cranking them out, and oh my gosh. Well, the first market, I kind of put them in the back because I didn't have room, so nobody really saw that they were there. But the second market, I had 2 mannequins that finally came in. Child mannequins are so hard to find. I have no idea why. And why they're so expensive, no clue. No clue. No, I'm not even going to go there. But no clue. I have one of each. Both of those mannequins cost me almost $300. A 12-month-old, which is this thing here, 12-month-old. And then a 5-year-old. Almost $300. $300 on Amazon. Their arms detach, their heads detach, the base detaches, but it works. And then her tutus were just flying off. Then we started receiving orders for custom designs. So like, oh, like she had made a blue one. No, she had made a pink one with a blue ribbon, and someone was like, oh, can I have a blue skirt with a pink ribbon? So you know, we started doing that, and then I just give her the money after the market. Like I track her tutu sales and stuff for her. So she doesn't actually go to the market with us. She just hands me a bin full of tutus, and she's like, okay, here you go. I'm like, okay. And they pair well with my shirt, so it actually works really well. And it's nice that she has something that she can also grow into, and she loves it. She has this great eye for putting things together, and I was all, So she wants to do like some, I don't want to say it yet, but when she's done, I'll show you something super cute she said she wanted to do. And I was like, huh, interesting. Never saw that before. Can't wait. So she's going to be selling all her tutus at the big farmer's market in my old booth. Yeah, and on top of that, you know, trying to get my house together. My house is 10 years old now, so I have 2 dogs, so we had to do some like upgrades. Like next is going to be my windowsill. My boxer ate my windowsill, like ate my windowsill. Here, I'm going to show you what they did. Okay, hold on, if I can switch this around. Ate my windowsill. Ate it. All of it. It was awful. So I'm going to have to figure that out later, but not right now. Not right now. So yes, I have 2 orders that I have to package and mail off today. And then I have to go to Easter. It's so funny because before this business, I would actually make, you know, some nice dishes, some nice things, and take them to family dinners. Now it went to, I'll bring green bean casserole and ice cream, to baked beans. I'm gonna bring some baked beans, and I'm not even sure if they're gonna be warm when they get to your house. Maybe I'll just bring the can. I'll just bring the can, and then we'll just warm it at your house. Like, that's where I'm at now. So anyways, this is the start. I'm so glad I'm doing this. I'm posting it regardless of if it makes sense or not. And I'm gonna do this once a week, and I'm gonna show you guys some stuff that I'm working on, take you with me to the markets, and then hopefully you enjoy the journey and the struggle. I don't enjoy the struggle, but the journey as much as I do. Okay? See you guys next week. Bye.